really important is being able to download that data into software that can help us understand that data and even highlight abnormalities.
Hey guys, we're back here on the T6 Play Hard T6 that raced here at the Reno Air Races. The plane is owned by Matt Layton, and I'm here with Matt, and Matt will also explain us on the avionics upgrade that he did on this plane. Great to see you, and thanks for your time.
I bought the plane a little less than a year ago, and when I bought it, it wasn't my intention to race it. Ben and I started talking, and he had made mention that he would like to race in Reno Air Races, but his T6 had a 12-to-1 blower, and which disqualifies that aircraft to race. And I thought for publicity and to get our name out there, it'd be fun to have this aircraft at Reno. But man, was there a lot of work to be done before we could get to that point. It was about 3 months, and I wasn't going to do any upgrades. We were flying and just making sure that everything was safe with the aircraft. It was new to me, so I was still learning it. And probably 3 months prior to Reno, I took the aircraft up, and the alternator didn't come online. So I came back and pulled the side panels and found some stuff that I didn't like. Made that decision to rewire the aircraft and just make it safe, try to lighten it up a little bit, streamline it, get rid of some of the drag, which led me into a full avionics upgrade. This is a South African T6. It came with the ice cream package, which is a name that came with this standard avionics upgrade for the South African T6s. And it's very similar across South African T6s. I didn't want to lose that. So I went to the drawing board and tried to figure out how I could retain the look of that ice cream package and the look of the panel, yet upgrading it and gaining some functionality. And to replace all of the vacuum driven instruments, which is going to be the attitude indicator and the HSI, the HSI and the turn and bank. And I chose them not because they're my favorite units, but they're round and they fit that look that I was going after. I really wanted a basic attitude indicator to represent the old attitude indicator. I could upgrade it or change the screens to get some more functionality. So I've got a moving map, I've got active traffic with it. Another thing that was really important to me was making that back seat useful, because I'm learning as a pilot in this aircraft. I wanted to have functionality and to be able to control frequencies in both cockpits, and with the XI I can go to a frequency page and be able to change not only the primary frequencies but the standby frequencies and the monitor frequencies. And they play really well with the GI 275s because the wiring's easy. It's just high-speed data bus. The 345 audio panel just has such great sound. It is surround sound. They call it 3D audio. And it works in a really high noise application. We've installed these in P51 Mustangs, and the owners, they love them also. The transponder just provides me ADS-B traffic in and out. And then while I was in it, I really wanted to upgrade all the lights to LED lights. I got this clock, this wind-up clock from a Marchetti S211, but the funny thing is it's backlit red, and I wanted all my gauges to match. So I probably spent a month finding glass for each gauge and pulling the wedge glass out and all of the internal lighting, and just putting flat glass in, and then sandwiching these luminescent lights to match the clock. So now all of the gauges are backlit red. First job out of A&P school was with Goshawk. I was still in A&P school, and Goshawk was a restoration company, and the first aircraft that I worked on was a P51 Mustang. The next one was a Focke-Wulf 190, and then after that an ME 262. I didn't realize then how important that was, but now I do. So I walked into maintenance working on warbirds, but that's a really tough niche to get into. Got a new job, or I started my own company in the avionics department, and now because I'm familiar with those airframes, I've been able to do those panel upgrades on the warbirds. L.E.M.A.C is well, in aeronautical terms, it's the leading edge of the main aerodynamic chord. So really kind of the leading edge of the wing. So stands for, in our name, Layton Engineering Maintenance and Avionics Corporation. Also purchased Flight Instruments, which is our other company. It's an instrument overhaul shop, and it's also a repair station. So all of our Garmin dealerships, or all of the avionics dealerships that require a repair station, is through Flight Instruments.
What is the value of engine trend monitoring in piston engine airplane?
A lot of our customers want engine monitors. They want to see what's going on with the whole engine, not just with one EGT, CHT. And we install these engine monitors, but they're missing a huge portion of those engine monitors. The value of those engine monitors are to download trends. And we can download a trend report after each flight and look at engine cylinder temperatures, exhaust temperatures, oil pressure, fuel pressure, and note any changes throughout the course of the life of the engine. And because of that, we're able to find fault with that engine a lot quicker than just going up and looking at an engine monitor. I think this is important to being able to see the whole engine monitor health, but what's really important is being able to download that data into software that can help us understand that data and even highlight abnormalities. Will be something that every one of my customers will utilize. It's needed.
Thank you very much for your time and in showing us this beautiful airplane, which is a fantastic paint scheme and an even more neat avionics upgrade. I hope to see you next year again.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it, sir.
Thank you, Matt.
Good day.